Hello everybody, I'm Charlie, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a sweet potato pie from scratch. Sweet potato pie is a Thanksgiving classic that you're going to love, and I've been making this recipe for about 10 years now. I have all my ingredients and tools right in front of me. So without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Okay, this is all what you're going to need to make your sweet potato pie. I'm going to start with our ingredients first. Okay, you're going to need 3 large sweet potatoes. You're going to need eggs, evaporated milk, unsalted butter at room temperature, pure cane sugar, 100% pure vanilla extract, ground cinnamon, ground nutmeg, and ground allspice. And for your pie crust, you're going to need all-purpose flour, butter shortening at room temperature, unsalted butter at room temperature, ice cold water, and for your tools, you're going to need a 9-inch pie pan. With that, you're going to need a rolling pin, a pastry blender, and Glad wrap. And there you have it. Turn our fire on medium-high heat. And we're going to add our 3 sweet potatoes into this water here. And what we're going to do here is we're going to let these sweet potatoes boil. I'm about to go ahead and cover them. Not too much. You just want to let some air out. Okay? And we're going to boil those for about an hour and 20 minutes. Okay, we've been letting our sweet potatoes boil for an hour and 20 minutes. Okay. Check and see if they're done. Oh yeah, they're done. Yes. This is perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn our fire off. We're going to take our sweet potatoes. We're going to add them into a bowl. Here I have my 3 sweet potatoes. After an hour and 20 minutes, they're nice and soft. Exactly what we want. And what we're going to do is we're going to let these cool for about an hour to 2 hours. Okay, here I have my 3 sweet potatoes here, cooled off about 2 hours after I boiled them. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and we're going to peel these sweet potatoes. Now this should be fairly easy to peel. Okay? Now if nothing works, you could use a potato peeler or you could use a little butter knife. Okay, here I have our 3 sweet potatoes peeled and ready to go. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to smash these sweet potatoes until they become a nice smooth consistency. Okay, so we're going to smash these on in. It's already becoming smooth already. That's how easy it is. Okay, now it's time to make our sweet potato pie filling. Okay, now to mix this, you can either use a spoon or you can use a hand mixer like how I have here. Okay, now we're going to first start off by blending this. Okay. Now it's time to add our ingredients. Here I have 2 large eggs at room temperature. We're going to go ahead and add that in. And we're going to mix that in. Okay, now that we have that mixed in, now you want to make sure you scrape down your sides like how I've done here. Okay, and to that we're going to add the 1/2 stick of butter. Now what I've done is I've taken that 1/2 stick, put it in the microwave, and get it down to melt it, and add a little teaspoon of sugar. Okay, and make sure this is at room temperature as well. Okay, and we're going to add that in, and we're going to mix it. Okay, now it's time to add the evaporated milk. Okay, so you're going to add 3/4 cups of evaporated milk into your sweet potato pie. Now that's just mixture. About the whole can. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and mix this in. Okay, now that we have that mixed in, now it's time to go ahead and sweeten our sweet potato pie filling. Here we have 1 1/2 cups of white sugar. We're going to add that in there. So we're going to mix that in until it's well incorporated. Okay, now that we have that mixed in, now it's time to add our flavor and our spices. Okay, here I have 1 tablespoon of 100% pure vanilla extract. I'm going to add that in there. And to that we're going to add 1 full teaspoon of cinnamon. And what I mean by 1 full is that you can fill it up all the way past the top if you want. Add that in there. Less than 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. And the reason why I say less than is because, as you can see, it's not all the way full to the top, and we don't want that. Okay. Okay, we're going to add that in there. And here I have 1/4 teaspoon of spice, less than 1/4 teaspoon of spice. Okay. Now you want to be careful with the spices, because some people add too much spice and their pie comes out, it overpowers everything. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to mix this in until it's well blended. Okay, now that we have our sweet potato pie filling mixture in, go ahead and taste a little bit. Y'all, when I tell you this is perfect, this is damn near perfect. This is good. Everything that I've showed you, you add it in here correctly, you will get this exact same flavor. The spice is not overpowering anything. Everything is all together and it tastes good. So now we have our sweet potato pie filling mixed and ready to go. Now it's time to add it into our pie pan. Okay, we're going to preheat our oven to 360 degrees. Smear it around a little bit. Okay, now that we have our sweet potato pie mixture in our pie pan, now it's time to go ahead and add it into the oven. Okay, now our pie is ready to go in the oven. Now, if you want to protect your crust from browning, you can always add this on top, a pie shield. Or if you don't have a pie shield, you can always use aluminum foil. Now you're going to put this into a preheated 360 degree oven on the bottom rack. And you're going to let it bake for about 1 hour and 20 minutes. Hi guys, now it's time to take our sweet potato pie out of the oven after baking 1 hour and 20 minutes. Go ahead. Okay, this is how your sweet potato pie will look after you've taken it out of the oven. And see, when I tap it, it springs back. That lets me know that the pie is done. Now what we're going to do is We're going to let this pie. If your pie comes out to be, if you insert a toothpick and toothpick does not come out clean, you want to put it back in the oven. Okay? Good morning. Here I have my sweet potato pie, which has been cooling off overnight after baking an hour and 20 minutes. As you can see, it's nice, it's firm. We let it sit overnight so for the best results, for the best texture and the best taste. Okay? But it's nice and firm, and I want to show you how my pie crust looks underneath. See how brown this is? That's exactly how you want. That shows that it has been thoroughly cooked, and unlike some pies, it's not gummy or undone at the bottom or raw. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to cut a piece of this sweet potato pie, and I tell you, this pie should be very good. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut a slice just to show you the texture and to see how it tastes, and it should taste very good. So without further ado, and there you have it, potato pie. Now we're going to go ahead and taste this. This pie is very good. It has a nice soft texture to it. It's not hard at all. It's good. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like up, subscribe to my channel so you can enjoy all of my delicious recipes cooked right here in my kitchen. If you have any questions or comments, please post them, or you can email me at charliethecookandrews@gmail.com. Until